Now, we all love a sporting crossover like Novak Djokovic playing cricket with Steve Smith, Virat Kohli playing football with David Beckham. That's all in good spirit, though. There is genuine respect, camaraderie and admiration between the superstars for each other. No hard feelings there. But imagine a crossover of an NFL star and an Olympic gold medalist. And not for any brand or charity event, but because of a grudge. Now, we could see that happening between NFL star and Miami Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill and Olympic runner Noah Lyles. The two have been involved in a verbal war of words, and that is threatening to translate into the racetrack. The latest shot has been fired by Noah Lyles, bragging about his world title and mocking Tyreek Hill. But where did all of this start? The feud has been going on for over a year now. Yes, Noah Lyles started it all by saying NBA and NFL players aren't really world champions. It's athletics that produces real world champions. Now, it's unfair to compare sporting disciplines. Each sport has its own challenges, skill sets and own audience. But yes, while NBA and NFL are sure super popular in America, NFL does not feature as a sport at the Olympics, for example, which is considered the sporting spectacle in the world. Lyles had to have known that he couldn't have possibly gotten away with this without any retort, and it came from NFL player Tyreek Hill. Hill took the insult rather personally, and why not? He's a Super Bowl champion. So he responded by throwing down the gauntlet.
Noah Lyles can't say nothing after what's just happened to him. Then he wants to come out and pretend he's sick? Just speak on what you know about, and that's track. I would beat Noah Lyles.
Of course, Hill had to bring in the Olympics, an event where Lyles walked in as favourite, touted to win 4 gold medals for America. But what followed? And we all witnessed it. He only ended up winning 1 gold in the 100-meter event, and that too by the barest of margins, 0.05 of a second. Just about managed to escape any embarrassment there. And another medal, a bronze this one, at the 200-meter event, which exploded, of course, into a bit of a storm afterwards when Lyles and his team revealed that he, in fact, had tested positive before that race, positive for COVID. The biggest disappointment, of course, coming in the relay event, where the US team was disqualified and Lyles, of course, wasn't even a part of it. He was unwell. But the loss was, of course, a collective one. So even after all that big talk from Lyles heading into the Paris Olympics, his campaign did not end all too well. So when Tyreek Hill made that jibe, Lyles, of course, took the bait, predictably so. He has been someone who has often known to have let off steam without much of a thought. He doesn't take taunts too well, clearly, especially when he himself believes that he's the poster boy of his sport, the fastest man on earth, the self-appointed heir to Usain Bolt. So Tyreek Hill's challenge was enough for Lyles to lash back. It wasn't just what this statement was or what this said, but the way Lyles said it. In fact, even before making this statement, Lyles forgot Tyreek Hill's name, referring Hill to a football cheetah. That, of course, resulted in Lyles getting trolled massively. Lyles has clearly tried to swallow more than he can possibly chew. He's not just shown the arrogant side of his mental makeup, but has rather unnecessarily taken a dig at other sportspersons along the way who've worked just as hard, toiled just as much to make it big in their own disciplines. Now, there is grace in being street smart too, in being a little cocky. It is fine to have an attitude about your skills if you are indeed able to follow that up with your act, walk the talk, as they say. And even when Tyreek Hill challenged him, Lyles could have been a sport about it. Because if Lyles is so sure of his skills, maybe beating Hill would end the debate. Given the shutterbugs, of course, something fun and great to capture, and seen 2 superstars coming together, having a bit of laugh at the end of it. He had to make this spat turn ugly. And now it can only get worse. Someone has to step down, or maybe this is heading into something far worse.